It's actually mad that anyone that's watched this channel for a long time, that have actually been in Dubai for longer than 2 years now, which is crazy. You can actually go back to some of my other videos and check out the old videos from when I first left Cardiff. Pretty crazy. The title suggests I'm getting my blood work done for the very first time I've ever done this in my life. Let me explain why I'm taking this blood test. So I've been in my off season now for about 15 months, I believe. Maybe I need to work it out, but it's around about that, 15 months since I last did my competition. So I'm at my heaviest body weight now, which is 93 kg. When I did my competition, I was 72 kg on stage. So yeah, I feel like I'm pretty unhealthy at the moment. I think my blood work's gonna come back not very good. I get out of breath quick. I don't do much cardio. Obviously I'm high body weight. Like for instance, my own father is walking around 60 kg his whole entire life. You know what I mean? And my mum's pretty much the same. I don't think like I'm meant to, like my homeostasis body weight's probably around 70 kg I'd say, but nowhere near 93. And I've been at 93 kg now, holding this weight for around about maybe 3 or 4 months now. Just check out these boats, look. Amazing boats going past. Loads of boats in Dubai. So yeah, that's my reason for getting the blood test, because I'm about to start my prep again for my next show. So I plan to do the test now and then the blood test at the end of my show, to compare the results, basically see how unhealthy I am, see my test levels. This is a full test, so it basically, it's not a typical one you go to your doctors. So it tests for everything, all 52 biomarkers. I don't know too much about all the things, so I'm gonna have to like watch a YouTube video myself, maybe some video off more plates, more dates, just to double check the markers and see where I should be in the normal range for certain things. But obviously the main one I want to test for is my testosterone level, as I believe it's quite low. And it's funny, you see people see you with some muscle and stuff, they think you're gonna have high test levels. Not always the case, you know. If anything, it could be the opposite, because you're using so much of your testosterone. God, I don't know how people do this, vlogging with their camera. My arms are killing me holding it up like this. So yeah, enough rambling from me. I'm doing a natural bodybuilding show. The last one I did was a untested event, so everyone was on steroids apart from myself, because I never took anything. But I believe, like, even if you're natural, unnatural, you should get your blood work tested quite regularly, especially if you're into fitness and stuff. And even if you're not, it's good to test, see how healthy you are, because health is wealth. You need to look after your body, you know. So if you're on steroids, you should be doing your test maybe every 3 months. If you're not on steroids, maybe twice a year, I would suggest, maybe every 6 months. So I'm doing it now for the first time, and yeah, let's see what the results come back. Before we get into the test, I just want to ask one thing. If anyone's still watching this video up until this point, if you are a follower and a subscriber of my channel, I just want you to like the video. And the reason I want you to like the video is because I'm just about to start my preparations for this bodybuilding show. The last show I did, I filmed everything, I documented everything, and it does take a lot of your energy and time, filming, editing, and putting these videos out, you know. And I do enjoy it, but this whole off season I've enjoyed not filming anything and just basically focusing on my training, focusing on my life and business, and it's been great, to be honest. But I just want you guys, anyone that's following me, if I see that you've all liked the video, say there's 100 people that's watched this video and I see 100 likes, it's going to give me the motivation to do more content and film more of my journey, you know, because I've been debating, if I'm honest, whether to document this new prep that I'm going into or not, or if to just leave YouTube altogether and just focus on the prep and enjoy the prep. So if that is something that you want me to do, because I'm all or nothing, see, I'll either go into something 100% or nothing at all. So I'm either going to not film anything or I'm going to film everything. So if you do want to see that, I'm talking like 3-4 videos a week throughout the prep, filming the show day, everything like that again. Who knows, maybe I'll get a videographer around the show day. So can you just smash that like button, and if you are new around here, just subscribe, stick around, because I may be documenting the rest of the prep. Okay, I just finished this rest of this walk now, and I'm actually doing the blood test tomorrow, so I'll catch back up to you once I get the results, and we'll have a talk about everything from there then. Yes, people, so I've got to say before we get into the blood test, this service that I used, I'll put something up on the screen showing you about it at the end. But yeah, from start to finish, the whole service was completely amazing. So super fast. So I just booked the blood test on the application. I actually had to change my date and time because something had came up, and they called me direct and said it's fine for no charge or anything to change. The guy was actually booked for 8 a.m. and I had a client at 9, so I needed it to be like bang on time, and it was precise as hell. Like, he was there at 8 a.m. bang on, super quick. I absolutely hate getting my bloods done, but it's something you just gotta do. I've been putting it off for a while just because I hate needles. I'm like needle phobic, and I was trying to tell the guy, and he was just like looking at me thinking, man up, come on. And yeah, I tried to speed up this video here because, as you can see, there was a lot of blood taken. It seemed like that thing was stuck in my arm for ages. But yeah, amazing service, highly recommend it. Right then, so what's going on? A few days have passed now since I had my blood work tested. Actually received my results. It did say it was going to take 3 to 5 working days to get the results back, and I received the results later on that night. So within the space of like 7 hours or so, I got my results back, which is pretty crazy. I'm just going to put the results on the screen right now so you can have a look at it, the full readings of everything. I don't know if there's anyone that's watching this video that is a little bit more knowledgeable when it comes to blood work than myself, because I'm going to put it out there, I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes to the actual blood work, what I need to be looking for. Of course, the main ones that I wanted to see was obviously my cholesterol and my testosterone. That's the big one, yeah, that everyone really wants to know about. And I'm the same. I wanted to know what my test levels were. I've never done a blood test before in my life, so this is the first proper, like, let's say, sports blood test that I've ever done. And yeah, so I'll put my readings on the screen, like I said. Everything looks pretty much the same. What I did like about this, again, the people I did this blood work with, they had a guy that looked over all my blood work and give me basically an overview of everything. Also, my mum is a nurse, so I did send the PDF file of the blood work over to my mum. So she had a look through it, and she basically said it looks pretty normal, really. It's not nothing too crazy. Of course, my cholesterol is high. I mean, I'm on the line where it says borderline diabetic. Like, I'm right on that line, so that's not good. I put it down to obviously eating high amounts of calories for a long period of time, like 5 to 6 meals every day, a lot of calories. That puts stress on the body, obviously. Alcohol, I've been drinking quite a lot, like not super recent, but before that I was drinking quite regularly, like maybe 2-3 times a week. And when I drink alcohol, I drink quite a lot each time, so that's also going to be bad. The types of food I'm eating, when you're bulking and you're eating a lot of meals, it's hard to eat all clean. Personally, like, I found a balance for me works well, where I eat maybe 4 meals a day clean, and then 1 or 2 meals like not so clean, sort of thing. But that, obviously, the takeouts and stuff, that sort of food is high saturated fat. It's not going to be good for cholesterol and things like that. Also, my cardio, I'm not doing that much cardio during this off season, so that's another reason that my cholesterol is going to be higher. I'm not going to be as good, as fit. But overall, the ratings seem like borderline average for everything. Let's talk now about the testosterone. So I think my levels is 5 nanogram per /deciliter, and it works out about 500 if you convert it to the different thing, and it's bang on in the middle of average. But then when we look at, obviously I'm a natural bodybuilder, so I didn't imagine it to be like super high, but obviously, like, that is an average read in a range for the average person, yeah? Like, someone who's training in the gym, someone who wants to try and build muscle, that is not, like, I was expecting it to be a little bit more higher, if I was being honest. And again, testosterone fluctuates depending on many different things, like your stress levels, your sleep, your nutrition, your cardio, just your overall health. There's many different things that affect it. I like to think my sleep is good. I'm getting enough. My nutrition is not super bad. And yeah, that's just my levels. So you can try and boost it like a lot of different natural ways, but ultimately that is what your test levels are going to be like. So unless you jumped on steroids and increased it, I mean, I'm not happy with it, but that's the joys of being natural bodybuilder, natural. So I think if I reduce my alcohol consumption straight away, which is what I'm planning on doing now going forward, and obviously I'm going to be starting prep very soon, I'm sure my cholesterol is going to drop. My test levels are going to stay relatively in the middle, or even they may increase. I'm not so sure, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sure when I start prep and I'm living a much better healthy lifestyle and my body weight starts dropping down, it's all going to change in a good way. I do plan on doing a blood test at the end of my prep, so I've done it just before the start, and I'm going to do one at the end of my prep when I've lost. I'm probably going to have to lose maybe 30 to 40 pounds of body weight. Most of that's going to come from fat loss, hopefully not too much muscle. And then we're going to do the test all again, and we're going to compare the results. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think of my blood work, if there's anyone out there that is knowledgeable. Like I said, I'm not that knowledgeable. And that's it for this video. So I'll see you in the next one, which is probably going to be around about when prep starts now. Who knows? All right, peace out.